I need to watch myself. There we go. Blah, 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 blah. Test, my test, my test, my test. I need to test my mic. So tagal. Blah, 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 blah. Test, my test, my test, my test. I need to test my mic. Okay, I tested my mic. It's working, and game capture working. I think. Let's begin. Let us begin. It's just me.
Time to stipulate the daily
We're
plan.
back. We now claim Red Rose.
The curtain falls. Thus have I
Ooh.
come to thee. Long parted, how brief shall our meeting be? I hope they offer decent sport. Hidden neath the rosy skirt are white stems you adore, furnished with lethal thorns.
I'd rather be a deadly poison than some greenhouse flower.
Let's cut to the chase before you're silenced for good.
Life has not been kind to me. Death, on the other hand.
Not under my charges!
Time to wither. Rain of petals. Your role ends here. New source of nutrients. Floreces.
Step back! You asked for it!
Poor little thing. Go and take a break. Commencing emergency surgery. I know where to make the first incision. Back down, all of you.
Not under my watch!
Got to
I'm taking over.
Time to win. Rain of petals. Not enough. It's never enough. Floreces.
Force authorized. Ha! Again.
Go and take a break.
Poor little thing. Your role ends here. A gift that is fitting to my being. Hidden neath the rosy skirt are white stems you adore, furnished with lethal thorns.
Let's cut to the chase before you're silenced for good.
Forces of the law must show no leniency to maintain its authority.
Life has not been kind to me. Death, on the other hand, has been a truer friend.
Sing in the wind.
best take a short rest. Ashley should be here presently in any case. Hmm. 10 minutes have passed and Ashley has yet to arrive.
Oh, apologies, Master Detective. I'm sorry for being late.
Did you run into trouble? You can tell me about.
It's nothing to worry about, honestly. Let's talk about the matter we mentioned yesterday. Have you figured out any answers to the riddle?
My answer is...
Detective! Remember that journalist who kept stalking you? The one called Grimm?
We saw him yesterday.
Why?
He's dead!
What exactly happened?
Someone contacted us half an hour ago. Told us they saw something horrifying. We rushed to the scene and saw Grimm's corpse in the alley.
He talked to us just yesterday at noon.
It's too much of a coincidence.
It's more than you think. The way he died was just like the corpses from the Nameless Ashes case.
Wait, the Nameless Ashes case?
I must examine the scene right away. If it is as Chief Inspector Lauren described, you'll know when you see it.
Detective, remember our agreement. You need to act in a team of two.
I formally employ Ashley as my assistant. Let's go. No time to waste. I should head to the scene first.
Grimm mentioned he was working on a substantial report, and now this. Might he have offended someone?
Exposing the affairs of those in power. The boy certainly had no shortage of ventures. Speaking of which, Grimm was...
Any chance of a copycat criminal?
No chance. We have never disclosed anything about the Nameless Ashes case to the public.
Master Detective, I think someone nearby is taking notes of the scene.
From the beginning, tell me what you saw.
I saw him go up in flames. Tis true, I swear. I would come to the alley nearby and water the flowers every sunset before dark. And then I saw this blonde, purple-eyed journalist screaming in the alley. And the lad was covered entirely in flames. Good heavens! It was dreadful. I turned and ran, reported it at once. The rest you already know.
A witness saw Grimm.
A living person set aflame. Sensational enough, I dare say. No wonder it's drawn such a crowd. Ready to investigate, Detective?
Let's not delay. We shall begin. Tracks and traces cover the scene. I must examine them carefully. Unlike the corpses in the Nameless Ashes case, this body bears no special mark. A body carbonized by high temperatures. It is completely destroyed. A strange substance with a mud-like texture. It is hard Grimm was wearing this iconic wide-brimmed hat when we saw him yesterday. A burnt camera. The very model Grimm wore about his neck. This area is beyond the reach of the law and frequented by gangs and street punk. Curious traces here. Perhaps a revealer light will... A color reaction, as expected. Residue from a reactor. Someone activated a reactor here, then took it with them upon leaving. The prints look fresh. The shoe type can't be distinguished, but it's clear there are two different signs. More than one person entered this alley. A few empty bottles, likely left behind by street punksters.
Detective, how goes the investigation?
The deceased has been thoroughly burned and the body carbonized at high temperatures. Grimm's ever-present hat and camera were found at the scene. Given it would take a high-powered reactor to produce such intense heat in so short a time. The silverium residue on the ground confirms that the flames originated from a reactor.
Detective, have you found anything?
The victim, reduced to a charred corpse. This may well be the key we need to solve this case.
Why would a charred corpse be the key to this case?
When a body is severely damaged, beyond causing death, it might also be the perpetrator's intent to make the body unidentifiable.
Unidentifiable?
Hey, watch it!
Huh?
Detective!
What's going on?
He's quick on his feet, but we can still follow his footprints. The footprints end here. He must have climbed up. This is their hideout. He's likely trying to blend into the crowd.
Don't get any closer.
Reset the board.
Fueled up and fired up.
Timing is everything. I've warned you.
Let me go!
What were you doing at the crime scene?
I was just taking a look-see.
A look-see? So why run away when you...
So what if I legged it? Just had a bit of a scrap with a woman, and now the coppers are all over me.
What did you say?
Oh, curses. Must have been some uppity heiress.
Tell me everything you know.
It was just getting dark, right? I heard someone chatting down the alley, see? Right on our turf, mind you. So I thought I'd have a look. And bam! This posh bird comes flying right in my face. And then suddenly she laid into me.
What did that woman look like?
I couldn't see her properly in the dark. Yeah, but she was dressed to the nines. Loaded, no doubt. Ah!
Are you in any way connected to the charred corpse?
Charred corpse? I was only scrapping with some lass. So don't go pinning this on me, because you lot can't sort your story out.
And what proof have you that this woman is not merely a fabrication spun to shield yourself?
Proof? Sure. I got bloody proof. That vicious toff lost her shoe halfway through the fight. I tossed it to the side. Go find it yourself. We common folk get battered and no one bats an eye. Them nobles drop a hair, the whole city panics. Those bloody coppers, just lapdogs for the toffs, that's what.
Throw him in the nick.
I'll look for the high-heeled shoe he mentioned. An unidentifiable substance clings to the leather, similar to that found on the charred corpse. A woman's high heel in a less common size. A luxury item of genuine leather, well cared for. The lining shows clear signs of wear.
There actually is a high-heeled shoe. He wasn't lying. Maybe a rich lady really did enter that alley.
I fear this is all becoming rather overwhelming.
Let's sort out the evidence we've gathered so far. The street punkster maintains that he encountered a well-dressed woman in the alley. The high-heeled shoe corroborates the punkster's account, confirming a noblewoman was present. Yet the residue upon the shoe warrants closer examination. There is a strange substance on the high-heeled shoe. Our current evidence points towards that mysterious woman killing Grimm with a high-temperature reactor. She tussled with the street punkster in her frantic escape, leaving behind a high-heeled shoe.
Like something out of a fairy tale. A mysterious woman losing a shoe while fleeing. Sounds like a real possibility. I heard that Grimm enjoys writing scandalous articles exposing the aristocrats.
There is a strange substance on the high-heeled shoe. I've seen this substance on the corpse, but I cannot figure out what it is. I'll return to the scene and re-examine the corpse.
Your call.
I should return to the crime scene and re-examine Grimm's corpse.
The body has disappeared!
I had it taken away. The body has been transferred back to the constabulary, and I will be overseeing this case from now on. This incident has attracted too much unwanted attention and is severely affecting our duties. Those irrelevant to the case shall leave the scene at once.
But we are no mere bystanders. The Chief Inspector himself invited us to assist.
Chief Inspector Lauren.
This is Rex. He's the superintendent sent by the Navy, specifically assigned to oversee the constabulary. I didn't expect him to come here in person. Recently, the higher-ups are extremely strict about the discipline of the constabulary. We should probably let this slide for now. These two civilians just happened to be passing by the place. So I took the opportunity to ask them about the area. And I never expected the superintendent to place such importance on the case. That's a good thing. Why don't we head back and go over the details?
I need you to give me a work report.
Of course. You shall have it at the first opportunity.
This complicates matters. The body has been removed and now the Navy is involved. It seems Chief Inspector Lauren wishes us to stand aside for the moment. Should we return to the office and reconsider our next steps?
Remaining here will get us nowhere. Let us head back.
What is your next move, Master Detective?
The victim has been reduced to a charred corpse, clearly an attempt to conceal something. We must examine the body more closely.
But the superintendent has taken it into evidence, leaving us at an impasse. Why don't we follow Chief Inspector Lauren's advice and just wait for a while? Maybe he'll do something about it.
But...
Oh, I just remembered. While we wait, perhaps we can go over the mystery of the stolen silver. The silver coins disappeared from the rich man's safe. Neither the servant nor the neighbors confessed. The constables failed to find out how the theft was carried out. Have you made any progress regarding this mystery?
I do have some proposed solutions for this mystery of yours. Perhaps the safe never contained ancient coins, but liquid silver kept in siphons that could flow out from the fine crevices and openings.
Silverium flowing out from the crevices and openings. A bold proposal. But if the rich man stored his silver coins inside the safe, he should know that it would keep the coins secure instead of leaking them.
Perhaps there is more to this story. It's possible the rich man never hid his silver coins in the safe. He wanted to frame his servants for the theft.
So there are no silver coins from the start. It was a setup to frame someone else. But there is no bad blood between the rich man and the servants. He has no motivation to do such a thing.
For example, you said there is only one key, but duplicating a key is not particularly complex.
So someone made a copy of the key. But you still need to acquire the original to create a duplicate key. The rich man fiercely protected the key. No one could get their hands on it. These answers focus on certain possibilities. None of them could explain how the silver was stolen. Do you have other ideas, Master Detective?
Apologies,
Have I not been clear enough with my mystery? I can go over...
I'm heading to the constabulary.
Huh? Why?
Grimm's case is an unusual murder using extremely high temperatures. A characteristic shared by the Nameless Ashes case I cannot afford to ignore. I must meet with the superintendent and impress upon him the gravity of this case and secure my involvement once more. And should he oppose me, I shall see to it that he changes his mind.
Is that so? I understand. I shall accompany you, given your resolve to pursue the truth.
Hidden neath the rosy skirt are white...
I saw myself in the...
body must be further examined. I must go to the constabulary and have...
Life has not been kind to me. Death, on the other hand, has...
This is your final warning. You asked for it!
Prepare for surgery.
This is your final warning. Force authorized.
I'm taking over.
All on rain of petals.
Back down, all of you.
Nevermore. Step back onto the charges.
Time to win. Flourises.
Not under my watch.
Hidden neath the rosy skirt are white stems you adore. Furnished
Forces of the law must show no leniency to maintain its authority.
This reflects the infinite expanse of the Mind Palace.
The forces of the law must show no... The forces of the law must show no leniency to maintain its authority.
The River Constabulary is located south of the city. From what I remember, it used to be a large Navy building. When the Navy moved to the eastern estuary, the building was transferred to the Constabulary.
The Constabulary itself is a new system led by the Navy, approved by the royal families, and paid for by corporate investments.
I do wonder how the Chief Inspector will fare now that the Navy is applying...
Faster!
We've arrived at the River Constabulary.
I can only imagine what the situation inside must be like if the Navy superintendent has taken charge. Ah, it's Chief Inspector Lauren.
Let's go ask him. How did it fare, Chief Inspector?
It fared poorly. The Navy thinks we're bumbling and intends to interfere. They're steamrolling us, especially in the matter where I sought out your assistance. They regard it as a transgression.
Our current case shares similarities with the Nameless Ashes case. There's a piece of evidence that I'm interested in. No matter what happens, I need to...
I understand, but...
You again? The civilians passing by the place. Chief Inspector Lauren, as a member of the Constabulary, please look to the propriety of your decorum.
A simple misunderstanding, Superintendent Rex. I was just venting to a friend, given the recent pressure on the force. Anyway, head off. We'll grab a pint or two afterwards. Always picking up at the small stuff, while the real issues get swept under the rug. We have a leaky second-floor window on the east side, and people sneaking into the evidence room. Nobody cares about that.
A leaky window. Take it up with logistics. You know full well I'm in charge of the patrols.
At once. You're doing a stellar job. Yes, indeed.
Thank you.
Chief Inspector Lauren is right. There is an open window. Master Detective, are you really doing this?
Yes. And I'll need you to stay outside and watch my...
Understood. I've got you covered.
The Navy only sent help because the crime rate's still through the roof. Help? They're just...
They say the slayer of nobles is on the move again. Best we stay well clear of noble affairs, if you ask me.
Safe.
The chief assigned me the werewolf from the ceremony. Ah, what am I supposed to do now?
It's here. This is the right evidence cabinet. Locked. Aha! The core's turning. The body's badly charred and in fragments. I can't take it all with me. That left arm. There appears to be something there. Best bring it back for a closer look. Now I must leave with the evidence. A constable's notebook with a composite drawing of a suspect. A notebook for a canine trainer. Writing case dossiers, various applications and personal dispatch. An old and long obsolete...
Have you heard? It's not just the werewolves. There are thieves around.
The chief's breathing down our necks for more arrests. But it's easier said than done.
Someone's on the stairs. Best be careful. Good. The exit is not too far away. Bother, the main entrance is blocked. I must find another way.
Over here. The superintendent was just at the front entrance on his rounds, so I circled around to wait for you.
Nicely done. You made the right call.
Did you find the evidence?
Take these, quickly.
I'm sure you understand it's our duty to arrest trespassers.
We don't have to be enemies.
I'm afraid we're long past that. You broke the rules. Chalk you!
Whoa!
I'll take care of this. Reset the board. A waste of strength. Down on your knees. Now it's my shift. Radar attack! Out of my way!
You'll have to go through me.
Catch your breath. Take a quick sip and liven your spirits a bit. Timing is everything. Multiple charges. It's all in vain. Nevermore. It's all in vain.
Here comes the fire. Hey, ho!
I'll take care of this. Let's leave it at that. You're strong, but your heavy weapon is holding you back. A nimbler combat style would suit you more. Again!
Sir! The werewolf who attacked the float has escaped!
What?
The stabilizer failed to work. It went berserk. We couldn't keep it down.
Lead the way!
Are you all right? I'm sorry. I'm no good in a fight. At least the superintendent has gone. Do you think he might come after you?
Suppose he does. I'll manage. Where's the evidence?
I'm sorry.
What happened?
I was in such a rush to escape that I didn't notice the puddle. I slipped. The remains broke apart and fell into the water along with the photographs. They're ruined, and it's all my fault. This whole venture wasted. We'll have to think of another way.
No matter. I'll have to call in some help. While there's little to work with, she is skilled enough that she should be able to glean something useful.
What? Oh, I mean, that's wonderful. So does that mean we should go to her right away?
Of course, let's not waste time. We should set off immediately. The woman who posed as an applicant. What's she doing here?
Fancy meeting you here, Detective. You two seem to have undergone quite an adventure.
And why are you here, of all places?
It pleased me to see you fight the Navy man, and your form in combat was most admirable. But alas, I'm a lady who keeps her word. I broke a few fur balls out at the celebration as a distraction. Quite the trick, if I do say so myself.
You're helping me. Why?
Because you're most pleasing to the eye. And upholding contractual terms is a rule in our profession.
Contractual terms? Whose deal are you trying to honor?
Well, a client's info is supposed to be confidential. If we could get information by simply asking questions, why would we need detectives? Or detective assistants,
I don't understand what you're trying to say.
Detective, if it's answers you seek, why not see if your clever little assistant can help you uncover my client's identity? And if by then you fancy teaming up with me, well, do drop by, won't you?
How odd. Master Detective, we should pick up the pace and get the remains examined.
If memory serves, the clinic is at the intersection not too far away.
Dayfair Way is along that direction. People call it the Forgotten. New source of nutrients.
Step back! You reap what you sow! Final warning! Ha! You asked for it! Ha! Ah! Ha! Gah!
This is it, the corner clinic. My old friend runs this establishment.
We're to examine the remains at a clinic. I thought they were for those needing a physician.
She is a physician. Anatomy is her specialty. She knows how to make the dead.
Will she help?
We've known each other since we were children, and our friendship runs deep. She never fails to help me whenever I ask. And let's ask her to change your bandages while we're at it.
Oh dear. That's very kind of you, Master Detective, but I can take care of this minor inconvenience on my own. I tend to become quite anxious at clinics. Just the thought of visiting a physician unsettles me. I'm afraid I must take my leave. Good luck with your friend. I shall await you at the office.
She doesn't like visiting doctors. The place seems well cleaned and smells of disinfectant.
Don't touch anything. You better find yourself a seat.
Sorry? I can't hear you clearly.
Sit.
Ship.
I said don't touch my things and find yourself a seat. 3 long years. You finally found your way back.
I have a rather unique sample here from a case I'm working on. Given your experience with autopsies,
Incredible way to greet someone after disappearing for 3 years. Didn't expect the first line to be, I'm working on a case. I'm actually curious now. Do you still remember my name?
Of course I do, Dr. Firtho.
Then shouldn't you start with a proper greeting like, it's been quite a while, Firtho?
This case is important. I need your help to examine these.
Not a chance. Who do you take me for? You vanished for 3 years without so much as a word, and now you return with a corpse in tow expecting me to examine it. You didn't even bother with a proper greeting.
Oh well. How are you faring these days?
Someone stole my cargo.
What?
A mob of gangsters stole my cargo. Bring me back my cargo, and I'll consider doing that autopsy.
What was stolen from you?
You owe me an answer. Yes or no?
Certainly, I'll go look for it.
The gangsters usually loiter around the Day Fairway intersection. Look around the place for clues of their activities.
Intersection. Got it.
City gangs grew in size these past years. Be careful. Don't let them bring you to my place in a body bag.
Don't worry. I can still handle a few hooligans. According to Firtho, traces of gang activities can be found at the intersection.
What's she doing?
Someone has made up... Now that's odd.
What's your big...
Dr.
Firtho?
Their reactions are rather unexpected. There's another one over there.
Why are you looking at me funny?
A doctor's cargo has...
Doctor? No! No!
Firtho seems to have garnered quite a reputation. I'll follow this one to locate the gang's den.
What the hell do you want?
Cargo from the corner clinic. Did your boys take it?
Wait, that bird-beak coroner hired you?
Maybe, and so what?
Keep steady, lads. We have the numbers. Pile on this lousy lout.
Not under my watch! Force authorized!
Go and take a break.
Timing is everything.
This is your final warning.
I'll take care of this.
Reset the board. This is your final warning.
Poor little thing.
So we're settling this physically. Should have cut the chatter and gone straight to the
We surrender. The cargo's yours. Just take it and leave us.
Got a question for you. You stole Firtho's cargo, yet you're so afraid of her. Why?
Firtho the doctor. She visits this place every night and nabs one of us for her experiments. Everyone who came back was a screaming wreck. Their nightmares wouldn't end. We run things round here, and we've a name to uphold. So we made off with her cargo. Thought it'd put her in her place. Now we know we stepped on the wrong toes. We'll never touch her property again.
Experiments. Regardless, I have the cargo. Time to ask Firtho to help me examine the remains.
Back so soon. Now that's sufficient. I'm downstairs. Meet me there.
Better prepare. I have the things you want.
Excellent. Haven't lost your touch, it seems.
So, can we start examining the remains? Alright, let me start over. Firtho, for old time's sake, do me a favor and examine the remains for me.
Wasn't so hard now, was it? Come, I've already examined the remains.
Already? I knew you'd help.
Little to go on with remains this battered and charred. All we have is a piece of the arm and a few soaked photographs. Identifying the victim is virtually impossible with this.
Can you identify the victim's sex?
Judging from the pelvic features in the photos, the victim is male.
How old is he?
The pubic symphysis suggests he's likely over 30.
I noticed some foreign matter in the arm.
Surgical pins, metal. The victim likely had surgery after fracturing his arm at some point. I found something that might interest you. The cause of death.
We found clear signs of arson at the scene. Are you suggesting that wasn't the cause of death?
The victim's limbs lay straight in the photographs, rather than bent in a defensive posture. This means that the deceased had no signs of life when the fire started.
You're telling me that he was already dead before he was burned?
Correct. In summary, the deceased is a male over 30. The cause of death remains unknown, though it was certainly not by burning.
An adult male. Grimm's male, but younger. And then there's the fractured left arm. And it wasn't the fire that killed him.
Don't worry, my conclusions should be watertight. Unless the Royal Academy and the centuries of knowledge it accrued have all been mistaken.
I have faith in your judgment. The rest is detective work.
Oh, and I also found a viscous substance on the remains, containing no human tissue.
A viscous substance with no human tissue? I found something similar at the crime scene. Can we figure out its purpose or use?
It must be identified on a proper laboratory table. Alas, this humble clinic of mine is not furnished for this task.
Well, my office is, and it's already unpacked and prepared. I should head back and start the analysis right away.
Hold on. Take this.
What is this?
It's from the cargo you retrieved. A special type of stabilizer. It soothes the mind and suppresses recurring nightmares. I specifically formulated this for you, you know.
I never mentioned my nightmares.
I'm a doctor. I can tell much simply by looking at a patient. For example, the pallor of your face.
Much appreciated, then. By the way, the gangsters told me that you were experimenting on them. What exactly is going on?
Experiments on living subjects. I don't have time for running those. Many of them were ridden with skin rashes, infected by a highly contagious strain of varicella. Recently, I've been working with the Academy to develop a new kind of serum. It uses weakened pathogens to help the body adapt in advance and build resistance to actual infection. Unfortunately, the only route of administration is via subcutaneous injection. Hence, I had to get hold of a few, restrain them to the bed, and inject them. The good news is that the recent batch proved its worth with an 80% success rate. The spread of the disease has been contained.
Is that so? They do not understand the treatment methods you employ. Such actions may cause them to fear you.
Why fear me? I'm the one helping them avoid the infectious rash. But you just reminded me how convenient it is to reach them. I have several new medicines, and I do intend to invite them over for a few trials.
And they happen to be a most agreeable lot. You will succeed. Now, if I may, I'm taking my leave for my office. Medicine that should be kept away from the patient. Let's cut to the chase.
Life has not been kind to me. Death, on the other hand, has been a truer friend.
The results of the autopsy contradict the witness's testimony. If the witness did not lie, then there is only one possibility. Back to the lab tech.
Master Detective, I finally found you! I tried visiting Chief Inspector Lauren, but he wasn't at the constabulary. So I went to the detective's office to look for you, but you weren't there either.
Looking for me? Tell me, what's happening?
There's someone I know. His name is Grimm. He's a journalist around my age. Brown cap, straw-colored hair. Sure, a person in the know told me there's been another murder in the city. The victim happens to be Grimm. Master Detective, you seem to know something about this case. Can you tell me if he really died?
Well...
Oh, thank goodness. I knew that cunning dodger wouldn't die so easily. He still owes me plenty of tips. Master Detective, there's something... It could be really important. Just yesterday, Grimm secretly told me that he was investigating a super important case on his own. He even found the key evidence.
Key evidence?
He didn't tell me what it was. But just yesterday, he told me that he hid it in the safest and most unthinkable place. Master Detective, this is all I know. I hope this tidbit can help you out. If you find the truth, please get it published in the papers.
Grimm's on a criminal case. Now that's an unexpected finding, but this also proves my approach to be correct. I just need one more piece of the puzzle. To it.
I've got more to tell. I didn't expect him to launch a sudden brutish strike from the left,
Whoa!
but the detective predicted that and parried it.
That's awesome!
With a light twist, the detective shifted Rex's weight, immediately following up with a series of swift strikes.
And yet, you merely stood by and watched. Is that not a little...
Really? Well, I think I was helping plenty by not getting in the way.
You all seem to be enjoying your discussion.
You're back, Master! Everyone's here!
Our esteemed superintendent has his hands full combing the city for werewolves. So I thought I'd slip away and see how things were coming along. Oh, and well fought.
Master Detective, what of the autopsy? Did it go well?
Hold on, there's still one more step. Time to use the newly cleaned laboratory table. Grey, no obvious odor, and rather thick. This contains mud, water, and one key substance. Let's try a test by color.
These colors, what do they indicate?
This is a set of detection equipment built by my sister, my former partner. It contains the color reactions of various common... In short, it lets you compare the color reactions against reference bottles during preliminary screening. With experience, you can quickly narrow the possibilities without a full analysis for...
Impressive device. So, have you managed to identify the substance?
A thickening agent. If mixed with mud and... I see. A fireproofing agent. It can absorb heat and prevent fires from spreading.
Fireproof? What does it mean? Whoa! Don't touch that, Master! You'll get burned!
I'm not burned. The evaporating water carries away the heat, shielding the skin, but...
This substance works like magic. Does that mean?
The truth behind the incident is slowly revealing itself. The autopsy revealed the body was burned post-mortem, fully contradicting the witness who claimed to have seen Grim. Grim is roughly Pixie's age, yet the autopsy identified the victim as an adult. A fireproofing agent was found at the scene. It must have been used to make sure Grim didn't actually burn to death. Based on the evidence, I believe I have a general idea of what actually happened. That alleyway is where the incident occurred. Late afternoon, dusk. Grim and a lady arrived here at an appointed time. The two concocted a plan. A plan to fake someone's death.
A fake death? Are you saying that Grim didn't die? But we have a witness who saw it happen.
Alcohol is the most easily acquired flammable material. The fireproofing agent can insulate the user against heat. Rubbing it on the body protects it from burns. Using a flame-type reactor will leave some silverium residue. Grim places his camera and hat down by the side and then applies the fireproofing agent to his entire body. His companion prepares the fuel and ignition device.
Whoa! Is he gonna get burnt?
No. Before that happened, they must... The witness who saw Grim in flames is a nearby resident. According to his testimony, he would water the flowers every afternoon at that time. They timed it precisely, igniting the fire just as the witness saw Grim on fire and fled in terror.
But if Grim wasn't harmed by the flames, then whose body was it?
We found a carbonized body at the scene. Forensics revealed him to be a male, at least
30 years of age. That lad's nowhere near that old.
Besides, the body was burned post-mortem, charred enough to conceal the victim's true identity. Therefore, the corpse is merely a substitute they prepared in place of Grim.
So, without that autopsy, we'd have been forever in the dark.
Then something... The alleys in High Piers see little traffic, but you can never predict when a street kid might wander into one. This discomfort came on quickly. Thankfully, I have Furtho stabilizers. A street punkster heard something. He entered the alleyway to see what happened.
But anyone walking in would see something they weren't supposed to.
That's correct. They had already set up a perfect witness to see Grim covered in flames. If this unwanted witness saw Grim moving around after his supposed death, everything they did would be a waste of time. To protect Grim from being discovered, his companion immediately took him by the hand and fled the scene. But the entrance was some distance away and the risk of being seen remained. She hid Grim in a nearby dustbin or crate, but it would take time. And there was still a risk of being recognized. She had to act. Grim's companion didn't hesitate and charged at the street punk, using herself to block his view and giving Grim a chance to slip away from the other side.
And since no one saw Grim after that, everyone assumed he'd burned to death.
Nobody found out about the fake death, but the companion paid the price. During the scuffle, she lost a shoe. And that's likely what transpired. Any questions?
Incredible. You described it as if you'd seen it happen yourself. Your fame is well earned, Detective.
Can't believe Grim faked his death right under our noses. Faking your own death isn't without danger. But I still can't figure out why he would do it.
We do not have enough evidence to determine his true motive yet, but one thing is certain. A fake death. For what purpose?
Fraud?
No, it aims to convince others of your death.
Indeed. Faking one's death becomes an option only when death becomes a necessity. Grim did mention he was investigating a big story. Pixie claimed it was a case, not just a story. Perhaps Grim had become a thorn in someone's side, someone with considerable power. Why else would he go to such lengths to fake his own death? He could have simply hidden away or taken a trip.
Are you saying that he's being hunted? Then whose body is it? If it wasn't Grim, we still have a murder on our hands. Someone got burned to cinders. Did Grim kill a man and use the victim's body, all to fake his own death so that he could escape?
There's not enough evidence to determine his identity. All we know is that he was a man in his 30s with a previously fractured left arm, and we still don't know who killed him.
What about that noblewoman then? Who is she? If she's an accomplice to Grim's fake death, she definitely knows something.
Unfortunately, we know very little about this lady as well. Our only clue is the high-heeled shoe she dropped, which lets us estimate her height. A person's height is about 7 times the length of their feet, based on the size. She is slightly shorter than 5 foot.
A needle in the haystack, as it were. Besides, not everyone's height matches that calculation. Do we really have to scour the entire city, trying this shoe on every woman, just like in that fairy tale?
Not yet. We have one more clue. Pixie told me that Grim hid his key evidence in the safest place.
The safest place? Oh, but that could be anywhere. How will we even know where to start?
Let's think about where he's been. The home of the hunted affords little security, but the home of his supposed enemy? That is another question.
You mean the detective's office?
Grim snuck into the office yesterday, but you caught him and drove him out, Alf.
Right! I defended the detective's office.
He was poking around the kitchen area. Let's take a look. I can see that someone has searched the cabinets. I thought it was Alf, but perhaps it was someone else. Grim's appearance in the office was no mere cup beneath the hot fluorescent tube. Not here. A cabinet with a musty smell. This isn't it. Empty storage boxes. Not here. With Grim's personality in mind, where would he... Found it.
Grim's notebook.
What's this? Isn't it from the Nameless Ashes case?
We have a name now.
first encounter truly felt like something out of a fairy tale. But this time, for our reunion, I want us to face reality together.
Standing before you is Gracia the Royal Knight. I might be slow at picking things up, but I make up for it in resolve. You're lucky to have me with you.
Let's cut to the chase before you're silenced for good.
Life has not been kind to me. My goal is to become a knight that everyone can be proud of. An agenda? What on earth is that? Sword, shield, and lance. Right then, ready to go.
How would you like me to face the enemy? Sneak attack or head on? Truth and lies, kindness and deceit. I will be fooled by them no longer.
This photo? No. Impossible. The constabulary have kept the Nameless Ashes case strictly confidential.
We don't know how this connects to the Nameless Ashes case, yet it proves that Grimm faked his death. He'd planned in advance and hidden the notebook. What landed Grimm in deadly trouble is within this notebook. A man dressed in tailored clothing in what appears to be a coffee house. The notes on the Nameless Ashes scene read like an amateur's observations. The file's titled, "They Are the Cinderellas." It's Cinderella. A stethoscope and a white linen coat that has been washed and starched repeatedly. A licensed physician, no doubt. A man in a flat cap. No other distinguishing features.
The Nameless Ashes case. That's the case you've been on.
I assigned the case and brought you in as an assistant to speed things up. So, give it your best.
Yes, sir. I shall certainly do my best.
Grimm named it the Cinderella's case. And in his notebook he used plural pronouns throughout.
Plural. So, it's about the bodies, I reckon, but why Cinderella? This gruesome scene's got nothing to do with fairy tales, has it?
Fairy tale and Cinderella.
Once upon a time, there lived a kind-hearted girl, bullied by her cruel sisters and made to clean the hearth each day, her clothes forever stained with cinders. And so, they called her Cinderella. By chance, she was aided by a fairy and turned into a princess for the palace ball. The prince fell instantly in love, but as the clock struck 12, the magic started to fade. In her haste to leave, she left behind one glass slipper. The prince had every woman in the city try on the slipper, desperate to find Cinderella and reunite with her.
Wait. Cinderella? And a high-heeled shoe? It's just like the case.
Perhaps they're staging their crime as a fairy tale. But to what end?
Coincidence, perhaps? Then how should we proceed?
If Grimm actually faked his death, he'll be in hiding. Find him, and we find a lead. But trying to find someone determined to stay hidden in this city is like looking for a needle in a haystack. There must be a reason why he resorted to faking his own death. It's likely to do with someone he's crossed. Even so, we need more leads to reach a true conclusion. We start with our new leads, these photographs. 3 of us, 3 photographs. Let's split up to save time.
I know that face. From the papers, perhaps. I shall search the constabulary archives and figure out his identity.
And I'll look for the doctor. I've a doctor friend myself who may have insider information.
We've fewer leads on this last photo, but Alf and I shall do our best. How goes it? Any leads?
Lauren is optimistic, yet the search will take some time.
What of the doctor? Your contact's helping us out again, is she not? Like when she checked the remains?
Well... yes. She'll help out. I'm sure of it.
I'm deeply sorry, Master Detective. We've no substantial leads on this last photo.
You don't have much to work with. Don't fret about it. Just tell me what you've found for now.
The background tells us little, but he's dressed to the nines, suggesting that it's natural to him. No doubt a rich man.
Rich man? Now why does that phrase ring a bell? A rich man? Much akin to the mystery of the stolen silver? Mere coincidence, or...
Ah!
What is it, Alf?
The bread! Alf knows that bread. Alf does. Alf saw it out on the street, round and fluffy. Alf thought it looked a treat. You can buy it on Felix Lane. But, Alf doesn't know the way.
Thank you, Alf. Then we have a lead. Let's go. Felix Lane is just south of my office. Shall we?
Where could Grim be hiding, Detective? Find him, and these mysteries will unravel before us.
I've got a feeling that rooting Grim out may not be such a good idea.
Why ever not?
Great peril forced him to fake his own death. To find him now would only bring him out into the open once.
So...
A triangular flag with red and yellow stripes. Just like in the photo. Let's keep going and find where the photo was taken.
This is the place. We should ask the...
Welcome to Wheaty Baker and Deli. Our goods are as fresh as they come. There you go. We've a nice joyous soda almost ready now. 5 minutes top.
Excuse me, miss?
Oh, I've seen you in the papers. Detective, yes? Comoz is the name. Fancy seeing you in person. Oh, and a friend of yours. You look rather lean. Choose something. It's on the house.
That's very kind of you, but we're actually here looking for someone.
Do you recognize this man?
Ah, sure I do. Used to be a regular of mine.
Well, I'll be. You forget my name all the time, Mrs. Commos, but you remember him. And here I thought your memory was failing.
Well, mainly because a short blonde fellow came looking for him already, you see.
Short and blonde? That's likely Grim.
Used to be a regular, Mrs. Commos. Doesn't he come here anymore?
Indeed. See, he had a scuffle with the blonde fellow just outside and even knocked my bread over. A shame. That's the last I saw of him. His maid comes in his stead these days.
A loaf each of joyous soda and salt bread. As per usual, Mrs. Commos. Thank you.
Ah, speak of the devil.
Good day. Might we ask you a few questions, please?
Greetings. Miss 306 at your service. How may I help you?
What does that number mean?
306? That's so much higher than Alf's.
It is a nomenclature indicating completion of over 300 misappraisals, which certifies my professional capabilities.
What's salt bread?
A local speciality said to invigorate the mind. Try some, if it interests you.
I'll pass, thanks. My maid can prepare similar food back home. We'd like to meet with your employer.
And why, may I ask? He is awfully busy and isn't keen on unannounced visits.
We would like to...
They've made it quite clear they're not interested. I need to find a way. She has a friendly demeanor, but chooses her words carefully. The accessories that she's wearing are far from cheap. Hiring her would clearly cost a tidy sum. Armed and trained, we know he's rich. Time to see what he's really made of. We're here regarding your master's business. His considerable assets have undoubtedly piqued others' interests, and he may well have incurred losses. Hence the need for a maid who can fight. But all you can do is react. You cannot guarantee your master's fortune will remain entirely safe. Unless... What if I told you I have a way to solve the problem?
Huh? detective's an expert in this field. Act now, and we may protect his finances while reclaiming any lost.
Is that so? Then I shall arrange a meeting. I hope you can help him. He is working at the Royal Bank at present. You may inquire for Daniel Bolden at the front desk.
Your lobes, ma'am.
I thought we were done for when she first shut us down. But your quick thinking saved us there, Detective.
You reacted pretty quickly too. Instead of accepting defeat, find a way to get your foot in the door. That's our lead. Let's head to the Royal Bank post-haste. It's on 4 Crown Street Finance Quarter.
Hurry. Like petals dancing in the wind.
Heavens! 4 Crown Street is so fancy. The latest products, be that fashion, books, silvercraft gear. It's all sold here first.
Quite the 4 Crowns expert, aren't you?
It's actually my first time seeing it in person. I'd love to look around it properly. One day, when time allows it.
Faster!
They say thieves have their eye on the Royal Bank.
Not just any thief, the rogue.
Something seems to have them all worked up.
The bank's locked up tight. I think the rogue will still make a move.
The truth will out. The rogue always sends a taunting warning first.
Thief! Hey, mind your own business!
Beg thee for mercy!
Ah, that rogue runs free, while I get cuffed for nicking a few coins!
That rogue is the talk of the town. Lots of rumors about.
Let's focus on the matter at hand. The Royal Bank.
Ugh, gravelkin. You can tell just by looking at her.
Halt! No entry for you.
Why?
She's not our clientele, as is clear by her clothing. Letting her in would damage our image.
A bank with a dress code? Ridiculous. Let her in.
I am here on business and will be no trouble. I abide by the rules.
He can enter, you can't. Rules are rules. Leave if you don't like them.
Let it go, Master Detective. I'd hate for this to waste your time. Please, go ahead and find Mr. Bolden. I shall wait for you nearby.
I will be quick.
What do I do, little ants? Instead of accepting defeat, find a way to get your foot in the door. It won't do to waste more time. I must do whatever is in my power. I need to persevere and find a new angle.
My money invested in the float. Gone. I have sufficient funds to get by, but I cannot suffer another loss. Why is Bolden still letting the rogue roam free, hmm? That blasted thief. Thought he only went for art pieces, not money.
If art theft is his modus operandi, then what's with all this talk of him targeting the Royal Bank? It doesn't fit his usual pattern.
Who might she work for, eh? That high-level maid just now.
Bolden. The high levels round Royal Bank are all his.
Bolden's rich indeed. He holds serious power in the Royal Bank.
Oh, trust me on this. Bolden's foreign venture has an excellent outlook, with investors who are all recognized members of the nobility. The opportunity won't last. Good, a 40% profit in merely 3 months. My aunt's already received the first payout.
Your aunt got in on it too. That figures. The noble's reputation took a hit from the float parade attack. Everyone's relying on Bolden to set the...
Act quickly. Entry to this venture is...
So, nobles... This man reading the newspaper might know more than he lets on. Perhaps I can get something out of him. Do excuse me, sir. May I ask you something?
What a Gravelkin stray doing here on Crown Street, hmm? Keep your distance, wretch.
My acquaintance and I can help you, sir. If you tell me a few things first, that is.
You? But you've hardly 10 ounces to your name. And you don't know what's troubling me either.
Oh, but I do. You're involved in Mr. Bolden's foreign prospects, yet fear there may be risk.
Ha! All projects carry risk. And most carry far more than Bolden's.
True. Something more pressing is on your mind, though. You invested in the Queen's parade float and suffered severe losses when it was attacked. So you poured the rest of your riches into Mr. Bolden's project. A safe bet. Until the rogue rumours began, that is. Unlike savings, investments aren't so easily returned. You're in a bind, good sir.
Fine. I overestimated your idiocy, perhaps. Tell me then, how can you help?
I will require more information to help. They say the rogue targets art. Why the sudden change?
I wish I knew as well. But the pattern has been broken, and I have little choice but to accept it. See for yourself. Another flawless heist. Rogue warning photo revealed. A report on his last movements, yet it's merely his last activity in the public eye. There was another unreported theft. He stole Bolden's silver coins, see? Bolden thinks he's kept it under wraps, but in my circles, it's common knowledge.
Most intriguing. May I purchase that newspaper from you?
This? It's hardly worth anything. Take it.
Thank you. Please, do you know any more? Such as...
No beggars allowed here. Come.
What? No, I...
Oi! Got a gravelkin whelp bothering our clients. Take her into custody.
Hey?
Look alive, you're police, so start policing, will you?
What's this racket?
Ah, perfect. It's this girl, you see, Superintendent. Put her into custody.
And why must she be in police custody?
Well, she's a nuisance, a public nuisance.
By law, it is vandalism, unlicensed construction, or advertising and the like that fall under public nuisance. I've not seen her do either. You, however, are wasting police time with your nonsense.
This is... Ugh. Fine.
Thank you, Superintendent Rick, sir. Why are you here?
I could ask you the same. Is that detective not with you? What trouble is he getting into now?
None at all, sir. Master Detective is just making a quick bank visit.
What a coincidence. When there's trouble, you two are never far behind. We've been informed that the rogue's targeting the Royal Bank. We're taking him in this time. Now, if you've any leads, let me know at once. I have men on standby.
We've no way of knowing if the rogue's connected to the case. The devil's in the details, as always. I must find some way to learn what the constabulary know.
The rogue will release a statement first, as he has in past incidents.
That is merely a means to divert attention. Do not let him fool you. Focus on his past behavior. Take the 6th case, the suit theft, for example.
Photographs and past case files on the rogue. And his statement. Huh? That seal, it's...
Halt! I said to only come forth if you have leads. This is confidential.
Do excuse me, sir. I'll be off then. A fine lead. I must inform the Master Detective. I wonder how his meeting with Bolden is going.
Good day. With what may I assist you? Ounce deposits? Bill repayment? Loans?
I'm actually looking for a Daniel Bolden.
Another of Mr. Bolden's clients? Counter 1 to your left, please. Fill in your details and join the queue.
Counter 1. Very well. Off I go to provide my details, then.